Hey there tech fans, Rick here again with a quick review of the DJI wireless microphone kit. In this video, I'll give you 5 good reasons why I absolutely love this particular wireless microphone kit that you can use to compare it to others you may be considering. Now DJI offers this kit in 2 versions, a single transmitter version or the dual transmitter version, which I have here in front of me. Now the advantage to a dual transmitter setup is that it makes doing interviews incredibly easy because you can clip one of the microphones on your subject, clip the other microphone to your lapel and just do the interview. The audio from both of those microphones is sent back to the same receiver and blended into a single audio stream, which makes editing incredibly easy. Another big difference between the DJI wireless mic and a lot of other wireless mic kits on the market is the fact that this one provides 250 meters of distance between the transmitter and the receiver. Now think about that. You're never going to be that far away from your camera, but knowing you've got a really strong signal that will actually travel 250 meters means you're never going to have to worry about dropouts when you're in close. And believe me, I've gone to a few conventions using other gear that was a wireless microphone, and we had dropouts because if you get your body between the transmitter and receiver, you have a huge water content in your body, and that's going to block the signal. With this one, you're never going to have to worry about losing audio. Another key difference is the charging kit. I love the fact that this has a charging case. It's a USB-C connection on the back. You can fast charge it with a PD charger, so you can charge it really quickly to get out the door. The microphones themselves will give you 5 hours of use on a full charge, but when you drop them back in the case, you can get a total of 15 hours of use out of them because you can recharge them 3 times in the case. And that's the same for the transmitter and the receiver. So you've got plenty of energy in the case to be able to recharge the microphones and the receivers when you're out there in the field. And that's super important. In a pinch, you can actually connect this up to a battery bank and charge it from that as well. So that's another advantage. Another major difference between this particular kit and pretty much every other wireless microphone kit on the market is the way the receiver connects up to your recording equipment. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can use a wireless microphone kit. You may be out there doing vlogs or you're doing TikToks or YouTube videos and you're using your phone. Well, if you have an Apple phone or an Android phone, the connection to your phone is going to be different. With Android, it's probably going to be a USB-C connection. With Apple, it's going to be a Lightning connection. Most of the wireless kits on the market require an adapter that plugs into that and then plugs into your phone. With this one, DJI was clever enough to make the receiver compatible with both the 3.5mm cord, which is what you use with a camera, as well as an Apple connection and an Android connection. So essentially, this can fit your phone, whether it's an Apple or an Android phone, and it can fit your DSLR camera. So all of the parts you need to connect up to a phone or to a camera are right there in the kit, and you basically just slide it on the top of the unit and plug it into your phone and you're ready to go. Again, that's a major difference because a lot of the kits on the market, you've got to use a clumsy external adapter that turns 3.5mm into a Lightning, and then maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. It's just a mess. With this one, just pop the adapter on, pop it into your phone, and you can get out there and start recording. Incredibly easy to use. Another key difference with this one, and this is something that I don't know why anybody else hasn't thought of this before, but they were one of the first with DJI, is that the microphones themselves have storage internally. And you might be thinking, well, why does a microphone need storage? Well, think about it. If the microphone can record the audio while it's transmitting it simultaneously back to the receiver, you now have a second copy of that audio. And the reason that's important is because, again, if something goes wrong with the transmission, maybe you didn't charge the receiver, I don't know, maybe there's some interference that the signal didn't make it back and you've got choppy audio or something, you've got clean audio on the microphones. So you can record 24-bit audio for up to 14 hours on each of the microphones. And that's not only cool as a backup for the original audio that's being sent back to the receiver, but you can actually use this as a standalone microphone. So if you're doing podcasts, you don't need the receiver, you don't need anything. Just turn it on, hit the record button on the side, and you can record right to the microphone. These microphones also have incredibly advanced noise cancellation capabilities. So if you record outside, you don't have to worry about the wind causing you issues. And there are screens that come with it. There are dead cats you can clip on the front of it. But in general, they've really built a sophisticated noise canceling circuitry inside the microphones. I've used these out in incredibly gusting winds, and it doesn't interfere with the audio whatsoever. And the last thing I'll mention is it's backed by a company that builds a lot of high-tech gear. DJI has been in the business for quite a long time. They make a wide range of different cameras and audio equipment, and it's just built to last. Even the case is unbelievably cool. It's got a nice little grippy feel on the outside of it. It's nice and hard. Slide it in your pocket, it'll fit in there really well. USB-C connection on the back, again, for charging. I think they've really thought of everything. So keep in mind those innovations of that long recording distance, 250 meters, the fact that you can quick charge it through a USB-C connection, the fact that the battery pack inside will give you 15 hours of total recording, the microphones themselves, 24-bit audio for 14 hours on each of the microphones, just as a standalone recording device, and then finally the fact that you can use the receiver, and I'm laughing, but you can use the receiver with an Android phone, with an Apple phone, or with a DSLR camera or a computer, with everything that's included with the kit. So I think DJI has done a phenomenal job with this particular wireless microphone kit. I've been using it for about 6 months, and I just love it. And I think you're going to love it as well. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I hope you found value in the clip. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy.